Welcome, Keyforge players, to another Crazy Killing Machine video. This is episode 3 of Random Access Archives, a new video series, and which we're having tons of fun with at the moment. If you've not seen the first two, I'd probably suggest stopping right now and going looking at episode 1 and 2 as we give a bit of a rundown in more detail of the video series itself. But in short, I ask a Keyforge player from around the world to bring any deck they want at all. The only stipulation is that deck has either some story or something that they want to talk about, whether it's an interesting interaction. It could be their first deck, their favorite deck, whatever it might be. We have a bit of a discussion around that deck, and then I go into my archives of 260 decks between 48 and 79, play a game, dependent. I mean, the outcome, I suppose, is irrelevant, and then we do a bit of a deep dive into the deck that I pulled. So with me today for episode 3, we have James Hewitt of the Steel Sniffs, the Steel City Snufflegators. James, say hello to everyone and give us a bit of your background.
Hi, obviously I'm James, ZombieHedgehog. I'm the Crucible, member of Steel City Snufflegators. I think I got that right.
Yeah, I couldn't get it right. I mean, I've said it plenty of times. I just can't get it right myself.
Bit of a mouthful, but yeah, yeah. So I've played sort of card games, board games for years, tabletop war games. Sort of lost a bit of touch since having kids, I think, as most people do. And then came back in with Simon, who's a member of the team as well. Him and another friend said, "Yo, try this out." Started playing Keyforge. Absolutely hated it, to be honest with you, randomly. I was like, "What is this? You don't get to build decks? What's that about?" And I'm like, "Right, okay, let's give it another go." And then absolutely fell in love with it. I
Yeah.
think, not having to build decks, I sort of miss that. But then I think what I do like is finding that deck that fits your play style. Just finding that the deck that fits right with you.
Yeah, for sure, man.
And
I'm still waiting for that second breath of loving Keyforge. I'm still very much in that hate Keyforge phase, but you know what? I'll love it one day. I'm sure. Yeah, that's cool, man. I think there's I can certainly sympathise with the not falling out. You just lose time, I suppose, when you've got other priorities with kids getting involved and stuff like that. But
I
which I
think
can
that's what's
certainly
so good about.
sympathise. But yeah,
Yeah, you can pick up, like it's sold as, you get one deck, you can pick up and play some games. You can go as much into it or as little into it as possible. But it's something that's been a really good game to get into. So, the time, like I said, you lose a lot of time when you've got kids.
yeah, for sure.
That you don't tend to find. But yeah, it's been really good game to get into and be part of that community as well. Community is amazing, especially in the UK.
Yeah, sure.
And that's really good to be part of.
Well, this is it. This is why we have to record late in the evening when both kids have gone to bed. Sets of kids have gone to bed, and we can talk candidly. But yeah, so I suppose let's look at you and the deck you've brought. So you have brought the Presto Countess Locksmith of Architop. Um, First, before we look at the deck itself, tell me a bit more about the decks that you like to play. What are you a low and slow and amber control everybody to death? Are you an uber untamed rusher? What's your play style?
I think anything simple, to be honest with you.
Anything
I don't like to think
simple.
too much. I don't like to think too much. I think I always a rush player. I think to start with. That's something that I always enjoyed. I think my taste has changed slightly the more decks I play, and obviously when you open new decks from a new set, you just play them to get to know them, and you can just find something. You go, oh, I won't normally like this, but it just clicks. But definitely, I think anything that's quick, the less thinking, the better, shall I say?
Yeah, for sure, man. No, I can again super sympathize with that. I mean, we all like pretending that we love uber complex decks and want to act more clever than we actually are. But no, just give me an autopilot deck every so often. Let me just sit back and let it play itself. So Presto, talk to me about Presto. Before we get into the deck itself, then why have you brought this deck?
It, so this is
Other than being a
100%
monster, again, somebody's going to let me off the hook.
Exactly.
Let me off the hook one of these days. But yeah, if anybody's
This
seen
is
the other
slowly
two,
been creeping.
Is it?
This has been creeping up. Like the more and more updates we're getting. on Dexter Keyforge.
I think the problem is
It's
with this
creep
video
up a little bit
series.
more.
This video series now that people have seen that I've won with a 65 and a 67. So I think that whole just bring a fun deck to play is starting to go out the window, and people are just going to bring monsters to try and stomp me, which is fine, which is fair. I'm not expecting to win too many games, to be fair, but as long as somebody's
It's
got a
fun when you
story
win,
to
yeah.
tell behind the deck, for sure.
But no, like it's AOA. You know, I think it's probably not most people's favourite set.
It's my
I
favourite set by
suppose
a long
that,
way. Yeah.
but
Oh, by
you
a long
know,
way.
I think
I don't know if by a long way is a thing now. I'm really enjoying mass mutation, but yeah, yeah. I love
I thought,
AOA. No, make no bones about it.
and the more you play something, you know, I think I'll always react to a set, and then months down the line, I'll be going, oh no, I actually really enjoy that now,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
it's a bit of snap judgment. And this is a deck I got at the Vault Tour, so the one and only UK Vault Tour for now. Hopefully, we'll get some more. But you know, we got the sealed event there, amazing event, and I'd not long since started playing regular tournaments and starting to go to more competitive events. You know, I won't consider myself the most competitive player, but I like to be in that environment, and I think you learn a lot from that sort of environment
Oh
and
yeah, for sure.
playing
Yeah,
the better players and learn more about play styles and decks and things like that, which I think is amazing. So um, I was an X-wing player, and that went out the window with kids. So there's actually a few guys I knew from X-wing that was going to the Vault Tour, so I just tagged along with them, a group of 4 of us. And yeah, just got this deck. I didn't really know. Well, still don't know what I'm doing really when it comes to assessing a deck. I think probably the more people, but the people that know me know it's probably more luck
no,
when I
man.
succeed more than judgment.
No, you're not.
Um,
I know you're not going to like this. Me doing it too much or praising you to your face, but I can well and truly stand by the fact that you are a better Keyforge player than you think you are. You
I,
are.
I,
Yeah. It's.
I'm all right. You know, I don't. You know, I think I've been fought like with this deck. So we've got the 3 decks at the Vault Tour, all sealed. You pick your deck. You all got moved about. No idea what you're getting. So I'm looking at these decks and I'm going, I never had a time traveler deck. I'm like, oh, time traveler. This must be amazing. Going, hang on a minute, take a step back, take a breath. It
Yeah.
might
Yeah.
not be
Yeah.
good.
For sure.
Looking through it,
So
and then
probably
people
just
are
probably
talking
just to
about this
say at
deck.
this point then. So the actual the format for that Vault Tour in the UK was it was a 3 deck sealed. AO, it was the AOA release. It was the release day.
Yeah,
Yeah, and it was a 3 deck sealed. You pick one of your 3 decks, and that's the deck you fundamentally play the rest of the tournament with, and then it's just a straight up sealed tournament. So yeah, it's at that point there was no registering your deck and looking at decks of Keyforge for the SAS score or anything like that. It was just a right. You've got 20 minutes to evaluate the 3 decks, and if I'm not wrong, you didn't play with this deck.
I did play with this deck.
Oh, you
I
did play
did
with
play
this
with it.
deck. Oh, right, okay.
Yes, yeah. So got this deck, and like I said, people are talking about how they look at a deck. And I just heard some random person sat near me at the tables, oh, just look for the amount of amber pips. So, oh, that's a good idea.
Fair.
Didn't know what I'm doing. Look through. Oh, there's 18 in this. That's pretty cool. It's got time travel. That's pretty cool. Going through the other decks, and I looked at the other decks so many times, thinking I'm missing something. I'm missing something. I thought this hasn't got a high creature count. You know, is it 15? Well, I'll say 15. You know, it's probably pretty average. I was like, oh, I don't know. I was used to playing a lot of quite creature heavy, despite it being trying to prefer rush, but I probably didn't know that at the time. So I picked this deck. I thought, right, let's see what happens here. So I play, and the more I've played this deck, the more I've just really learned it, and the more tricks it's got in it. And you go, oh, I think every time you play a game with this deck, you go, oh, I can do this,
Something new, yeah, for sure.
and you can adapt to what you're playing against. And I think this deck does have quite a few weaknesses, but I think it's always been a fun deck, and I think I always link it back to that Vault Tour and how good that event was, and say it was a massive event. So you know, luckily again, I got there. I had no expectation. Going 6-0 day one. I played on stream, which has been one of the most nervous things I've been. I've got text from the guys watching the stream. Like afterwards, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna sound like a right idiot. Or I'm gonna do something so stupid on stream.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not, they're never gonna let me forget it. But you know, again, I was really lucky, and I think that I was very fortunate. It just clicked
No, that's cool.
as I played with the deck, and you know, the end of the tournament, I think I did top 16, um, which was massive for me
Yeah, for sure.
to do. To but you know, I think the main thing for me was just the event. It was just an awesome event. You know, we got the prize war there, yeah, and just playing. You know, as that wider community that where you got people coming from everywhere to come to the Vault Tour. So just meeting those people, okay, meeting different communities, meeting the UK community, people from overseas that have travelled, and you know, just talking Keyforge about this sort of pretty new game, even though it was second set, and you know, just talking about the game. Now, it was just an amazing experience for me, and just an amazing weekend. And I think probably what a lot of players are missing at the moment is that in person gaming time that we don't have. But you know, we're playing online. You know, things like this are keeping things going, which has been amazing. A lot of people in the community just keeping things running, which is quality really. And I don't think you could ask for anything else from people.
No, I agree, man. You're definitely right. People missing as much as we could play online. People are missing in real life play. And I agree. I was obviously at the event, um, and it was a special event. You know, it was the first big event that we had in the UK since Keyforge's release, I think. Um, Certainly the first Vault Tour that we had in the UK, and it was, I think, it was the first. Yeah, it was. It was the one that I was my first Keyforge event that I judged at as well, which I was super happy about. But yeah, it was a special tournament. Hopefully, we'll get back to them. But I mean, while you've been talking as well, I've had a quick look at the deck, and I mean, you said there's tricks and things that it does. I suppose the first thing that I'm jumping out at is that miasma sting interdimensional graft. Um,
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
it's
If you can get that off, it's pretty good. It's pretty, you know, um, like I said, it's just so many different like little combination sets of like three cards that you can
yeah,
pull together and go, oh, that works really well. And like I said, as you play, you go, yeah, that worked really nicely that time. But yeah, we can just gain so much amber in a turn just from your opponent doing well.
yeah.
It's
Let's have a quick
pretty
look.
cool.
So banish. I mean, the two exhumes for probably the helper bots are going to be disgusting. The exhumes for the helper bots. What else would I be going for? I mean, well, you're going to bring Chirette back, obviously. Brand. Oh God.
There's
Three
so
fates
many
to do
targets.
three fates to do some clearing. Streak's never a fun card to play against. Amber Imp is a really horrible card that's going to have to disappear. I'm hoping I'm going to get some raw damage to deal with that sucker. Couple of lab works, couple and some Igors. So I mean, you've got some speed in your Logos, which you'd expect from early sets Logos to be able to cycle your deck. So do some pretty effective archiving with lab work, IO to dive through your decks and then help a bot to play out of hand. I'm not looking forward to that logo. That big logos turn, if you pull that off, I'm certainly not looking forward to. Yeah, 18 Amber is horrible. I mean, there's on my side, hopefully. I mean, I never thought I'd say it, but I'm begging here for some sort of powerful artifact in a Quixel Stone, or I'm never ever going to beg and hope for a Heart of the Forest. If I pull a Heart of the Forest deck, I'm just going to concede. I mean, it's got a steady amount of creature control, but that 25 amber and that 18 amber pips is terrifying. So yeah, I mean, I suppose the beauty of it is you get to bring whatever deck you want, um, and the only advantage that I get is I get to see it beforehand. Obviously, you're not going to see what I've got beforehand. So yeah, I mean, if we look at my archive, my archive of decks, I'm going to be playing between 48 and 79. Actually, I think something's just crept into
Cool.
80 with the new change, which makes me feel
Nice.
like I've got no, not nice. The rule is if it gets to 80, it's got to go. Um,
That's good for
but
me.
it's good for you. But while we're here, let's have a quick dive then into the wheel of click to spin or press control and enter random. You obviously can't see this, but the people that are watching will be able to see this. This has got 260 decks in. If you've um, seen the videos previously, I'm just going to spin, pick one at random, and the likelihood is I won't have heard of it. And if I haven't have heard of it, I've certainly never played it. Um, but it's spinning, and let's see where we land. So the deck that I'm going to be playing with is Victier, the Sculptor of Water. So, as I'm sure you could probably guess by now, yep, never heard of it, don't know what it is. So, what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to cut back to the hold screen. We're going to look at uploading the deck, Victier, the Sculptor of Water. We'll have a quick look at it. We're not going to go into Dex Keyforge. We'll have a quick look at it in the Master Vault just to see what's actually in the deck, and then it's war. So let's go. So we're back, we're all loaded up, and we thought we'd have a quick look at the decks before we get started. So let's go to Victier, the Sculptor of Water. And we've gone into Master Vault, so we can't see any of the SAS scores or any of the synergies or combinations, but this is a Worlds Collide deck with both Saurian and Star Alliance, so I'm probably excited when I open this deck. And then it went straight into the archive, so I don't know how excited I might have been about it. But let's have a quick look. So we have two Imperial Scuttums, two flank strikes, a Ludo and a Galem, and a Ludo and a Tribute's always going to do me some favors. Regrettable Meteor is only going to hurt me, so I don't think there's any dinosaurs in Age of Ascension. Stomp, Livia the Elder, fair enough. So Saurian's doing Saurian stuff, nothing spectacular, but if I can get that Tribute and that Ludo off, that'd be quite nice. Three Umbras in Shadows, Chimera Eclipse, Inky Gloom, Wristlocks. There's steely stuff. There's special delivery, so there's raw damage for that Amber Imp, which is quite nice. Oubliette Fidget, Oubliette for the Amber Imp as well. Amber Imp 2? I can't remember. We'll soon see, I'm sure.
One, I think. I should know that.
No, I mean the power. The power. I know there's one. There's
Oh,
one
no.
of them, but
Two. Sorry. Two.
two
Definitely.
power.
Yeah.
Oh, there's two power. Yeah. And then we've got two Engineer Wolves, two Officer Frains, a Quinken, a Garcia, two Quitrino Fluxes, which is quite nice, even though you've got quite a low creature count, and then a Xeno Training. So it's got stuff to keep me going. Yeah. I mean, I'm not upset by this. Let's see what it
It's
does.
interesting.
So we're in the Crucible, and it is, as I quite honestly promised at the start of this is war. So let's do this. So let's look at that opening hand. I have, without a show, do I want to keep all that right now? What's your opening hand look like, James?
Best hand I've ever had, I think. Now.
Oh, the mind games. The mind games have started. I am unbelievably going to mulligan that. If I could have that hand if I could have that hand halfway through the game, I'd have been very happy. So what are we starting with? Let's start with some Star Alliance, and you can have a Chief Engineer Engineer Walls.
Nice.
Your turn. It's probably the best turn I'm gonna have all game. Let's go.
Right. I've got to. You seem to not like these, so and I'm the biggest of all. Play them. See what happens. I think.
Oh wow. Okay. So he drops a Tentacus, he drops a Spider, and drops the Amber Imp on me. Okay, so I could deal with two of those things. So yeah, we'll stick with Star Alliance. And we'll try a Flux.
Nice.
Let's get rid of the whole lot. Discard Light of the Archons. Made our first mistake already.
Oh.
And there we go. So at least I got rid of the big disboard. But we'll start again. No amber, no keys, no chains, no note.
Yeah.
It's good. Maybe we should put a time limit on this game.
Let's go for this.
So he's dropped a Babel. He's dropped
a lot happening now.
He's got a Babel. He's got a Graph. That Graph's gone. And a lab work to archive something. Okay, so Shadows. Let's drop a Ronnie. At least take one. Let's drop an Umbra. Have you got Shadows in your... You have got Shadows in yours. I don't care. Let's get it moving. Rig Lottery. Let's go. Oh! So I hit a Trust No One, a Flux, a Stenopolis, an Umbra, and a Ludo. Gets me 2, and you got gets rid of that one helper bot. Gets rid of help from future self, which is quite nice. A dust imp and a banish. So yeah, I'm not too displeased with the rig lottery.
I'm just trying to get over that. Oh, that hurt a little bit. Yeah, me. Right, okay.
What am I working towards now, though? That's the problem. Hmm. Oh, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace.
Not really gained a lot from that, I don't think. I don't know.
Hmm. Oh, okay. I've got two lines. Two lines. Which do I stick with? Hmm. We'll stick with this for now. We'll stick with the Shadows line. So drop an Inky Gloom, so you're not reaping next turn. A special delivery. We'll fight with Umbra into Umbra. And I'll reap with Ronnie. That's me done. 8 amber to your 0. Have at it. Come on, Brend. Let's go.
Oh,
We the
this
real
game
rock
now.
stars, and I'm the biggest of all of them.
Need to stop with these humble brags.
Oh, I've got choices now. I don't like making choices.
You don't want
I've
like
only
making
got myself
choices.
to blame. I've only got myself to blame if it goes wrong. Let's go for this. Right.
So he's going dis. Oh, what's coming? What's coming in dis?
So,
The 3 fates gets rid of. Oh, the 3 fates is getting rid of Brent, so fair enough. So I'm not forging a. I'm calling the 3 fates. Oh, and a. Okay. We're not playing the 3 fates now then. For it be a mistake.
oh, I think I might have made a mistake now.
Oh, you got to call it if you do. I've got a special button for you.
And now everything's going to plan. Almost. No, we'll see. I don't know. I don't know if I know what I'm doing, so I don't know if I've made a mistake or not yet. There is. Oh no, no, I've sorted it. I'm covered. I'm good. I'm good. He says. Right then. So here we go.
Who's he exhuming? Exhuming a helper bot. No, here we go. I'll just sit back and let this turn happen to me then, yeah? Helper bot plays a Dust Chronicles.
Yeah, I don't think that's exactly gone to plan.
So gains the amber, draws a card because I've got more amber than you. Plays another exhume into Tentacus.
Tentacus.
Alright, I'm not playing that special delivery.
Let's go with that. I don't think anything particularly exciting, but I think I got through it.
I don't know, it's pretty clutch. I'll give you a clutch play. No, I've got to think. So I could do that. If I can get back up to check, I can't do much about your big old board now, though. That's the problem. I'm not playing any artifacts, so I'm not too worried about that. All right. We're going with some Saurians. And the first thing that's going to happen is we'll play Promptus. So Promptus is big boy. For every amber that's on it, it gets 2 power. each friendly creature. But then, just to wind you up, we'll stick a Scuttum on him as well.
Nice.
And then we'll make him big boy. So we'll stick a Tribute on him. I'm going to stomp that Charette. Might as well exalt the Pompatus. Liver the Elder on the right for no reason. And oh no, I don't want to be doing that yet. Just yeah. Reading special delivery, I thought it just purged it straight away, but it doesn't. No, it destroys it and then purges it. So I'll keep that. And I'll end my turn. So yeah, up to 11 amber. And a massive Tribune Pompatus on the board.
Right then. Decisions now.
Decisions. That's probably should be looking at. Oh, there we go. That's what we're looking for.
Right,
Oh, and that.
Options here.
Oh, that could be okay. Oh, I've got a turn for you next turn, James. Maybe I might have a turn. I might be getting excited. I might be getting above myself. So Babble into a helper bot's going to reap. I got to look at 3 cards. What's he digging for? That graft's gone, hasn't it? I was playing as if that graft had gone. Yeah, I'm going to say I was playing. I was playing as if that graft had gone. And I didn't see. I can't remember seeing a too much to protect, which is fine. That sting's going to hurt me if you could drop that this turn. Oh, you didn't. You reaped with the helper bot. You didn't play the helper bot, did you?
No, but
you play that one. Helper bot into a sting.
Oh,
I called it. It hurts even more that I called it. Oh, give you another clutch. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh,
I feel happy with that now.
That genuinely hurts. All right. Wow. All right. Well, let's pick a key. You can have a yellow key. All right. Oh, no. No, I don't want to be doing that. But I do want to be doing that. Chimera Eclipse would kill me at this point. Let's go Shadows then. We're still going Shadows. We're going to oubliette that Brend. Get out. Get out.
I hate that so much. When you was going through the list and you said that, oh no.
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt.
That Chimera Eclipse is getting discarded. I'm not giving you 5 amber for free. We're gonna. Who wants to die? Let's kill the Igor. Let's. I don't want to let. You want to go into Shadows next turn to get rid of that sting. I don't want you to, so I'm gonna reap with Ronnie. I'll play a Fidget. I'll play a Yahtzee gang. And I want to keep the special delivery. Your go.
Nice turn. But for you, obviously.
Nice turn for me.
I
can give myself one of these then. So you call it a nice turn. I'll give myself a clutch play. Thanks, man.
Right, okay.
So Shadows. That sting's going. It's got to go. Oh, whistling darts into everything. Uh-oh. Is it going to go, or are you going to brave it for another turn?
Oh, you're getting him yet now. Let's panic. Let's panic.
Oh, you're stealing everything off me, and you got rid of the sting.
There we
And
go.
you're miasming me, you disgrace.
So have that.
It's a good turn. It's a
Yeah,
good.
let's go for that. I'm happy with that.
It's a good turn. I've got to do something in return. I've got to do something back. What am I going to do back? What am I going to do back? Oh. I mean, it's another. Is it another Shadow's turn? It could be another Shadow's turn here. You're not doing me. You. Oh. Oh, I could do. Oh, that could be disgraceful. What's that going to do? 1, 2, 3. Keeps me on check. 3. Down to 9, 8, 7. So he'd still be forging. Oof.
I'm liking the sound of this. I'm assuming Saurian.
Oh, the maths are happening. No, there's a Star Alliance terrier. That do I just push and get myself further ahead, or do I? I mean, I've got to do that. Yeah, I'm going shadows.
Got to make these games interesting, though. Surely, make them close.
I'm going
yeah?
shadows. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to steal one. There we go. I'll have that. Let's reap with fidget. Let's see if I can get an action out of you. You haven't got anything in your archives. Let's say top of deck. Sucker punch. All right. It's an alpha, so it goes straight back on top of your deck. Oh no. Ooh.
Actually, discard it.
It discarded it.
Yeah, because you discard the sort of reap effect, discard random card.
Oh, discard a
If
random
that's
card.
card,
Oh,
then
yep,
can
yep.
play it.
Ignore me. Yep, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah. It's I was looking at Sucker Puncher's effect, not Fidget's effect. All right. Let's fight with Chiboy into Yahtzee Gang. That's special delivery Yahtzee Gang. I want to stop you getting amber. That's the problem. I'm just going to reap with Ronnie. Reap with Ronnie. Your turn. 9 amber. That could.
Do you know what? That fidget
Could have been a
really
mistake.
upset me.
All right.
It upset me.
I love Fidget. I'm a big Fidget fan.
I'd like a nice bit of setup, and then you're in it for me.
Then what? Then I discarded your Sucker Punch.
It's not the sucker punch. Oh, honestly. Oh, I'm trying to get over it a little bit now.
Well, you could talk me
I was
through
like,
it.
that's amazing. Okay, I'll go through it. I'll go through it later. So let me have this little
Yeah.
little moment.
You have your little melt. Hang on a minute. I've got one for you. Oh no, I think that's a bit too harsh actually. Oh, I can't drop that on you. I've just dropped it on you. Oh dear. I'm sorry. When you watch this back, I'm sorry.
Not that sorry. Not that sorry.
I'm not that sorry. I'm not that sorry.
Right. Okay.
Oh, what happened then? Whoa, the screen's just gone berserk.
You good?
Let's do some zooming back in. There we go. Yeah, I'm good again. I'm back again.
Right.
Just had multiple massive zoom out of my TCO.
Oh, it's gone quiet because I'm thinking.
Oh, James is
That's,
getting
that's a bad sign. That's a really bad sign. Right. Okay. Let's take a punt because that's always a sound.
Hang on then.
Sound
Let's take a punt. Yeah. Save me. Orange Jesus is out. Let's go. Let's take a punt. What have you just done to me? No, long fuse mines. I was hoping you'd forgot that was out.
Go for that. Oh, this is
Okay, that changes things again. Especially if you only stick.
okay. So this was the play, right? So I've got Miasma sat on my discard pile. I've got ZYX Researcher in my hand.
To
Thinking,
archive it, yeah.
I'll
Okay, yeah.
I'll
So it's
try
sat,
that for
oh, it's
later.
sat on top of your discard pile, wasn't it? Of course it was.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're going to archive the top of your discard pile and miasma me again? Yeah,
It was a little bit gutting for that not to happen.
big fan of that. Yeah.
Okay, right. I'm not a fan of the Yancey gang, but I don't think we're doing anything about that.
I've played a lot
Okay.
of I've played a lot of Shadows, though. That's the problem.
Let's reap it out. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is going to go either way, I think.
Second key, let's go. I don't think I'm going to get to my third key this turn. I could if I was. You got anything that's on board steel? Oh, you've drawn back into your deck as well. That's the problem. Hmm. I won't be bothered about destroying him at this point. I mean, I could do that. That could be interesting. Just hoping you've got no more steel in your hand. What you got in hand that's going to do some stealing? Or I could just make you pay. Oh, I'm torn, James.
I don't think I'm going to like either, to be honest with you. It sounds like it's going to be rough either way.
Oh, do I put myself on check and let you forge? This is right. So this is the play. So let me tell you what I'm thinking. I've got two lines, and I struggle when I've got two because I can either put myself on check, but let you forge, or not let you forge, but not put myself on check. But the slow play is not really going to get me. The slow play is not going to do me any favors.
It's always interesting of making that
Oh.
choice of letting your opponent forge. I think that's something I've been thinking a lot about
But if you're
over the last few months.
but it's not only if you forge. If you forge, you're going to have 3 ambers. So if I get this wrong and you can take me off check, you're going to win. But if I
I
don't,
quite like that option.
I-
not that I'm being competitive over a friendly game where there's nothing's up for grabs.
right, it's the Saurian line. It's the Star Alliance line. I'm going Star Alliance. I put an amber on her, but remember, oh, I suppose TCO does it for us now because of Pompetus. It makes her a 5.
Oh yeah.
I've got Xeno training as well, which is quite nice. Just beef everyone up. Hmm. That was my play. I think I've played. I think that's wrong. Did you have any steel in your hand?
No, I didn't.
Did you know? Oh my god!
No. When
So,
you like it's like you get to check, I'm thinking, no, this is bad. This is bad.
so here's the problem. The problem is in real life, I'm not a. I'm a victim of my own head then because I rush. If I put myself on check, I put myself on check. But if you did have anything to take me off check, you wouldn't then. So I got in my own head. In any other game
It's
or at any other point, I'd have just gone for it and seen what happened.
it's always difficult. Like I said, you're always second guessing yourself. It's never amazing.
Let's give myself
But
an
like
instance.
I don't know where it's gonna go with this.
Oh, I think that's harsh.
That's all.
I just give myself a misplay. I don't know if it was a misplay. It was just I picked the wrong option potentially.
Hindsight, you know, that's the right. What do I do? What do I do now? You've still got deck left. You've got a lot in there. What's in your discard? A lot in there.
Everything.
Let's go for this. Okay.
Oh,
Remember to take my archive, or I'll be upset.
oh.
What have we got? Do you know what really upset me actually going up to 4? That was a bit disappointing. Not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah. Just realised that I put 3 amber for no reason on other creatures when I should have really just put them on Pompetus. But I mean, there we go.
I'll take that right now.
Are you going to get him? Oh,
I'm hoping so.
oh,
Let's see.
3 fates, so that's going to go.
I'm so good. I've not got a banish. I'm not gonna lie. That's like a
Yeah,
that was gutting. I
one.
do like cheeky banish.
Look at all that amber just disappear from Pompatus, though. Oh, that's got to hurt, James.
I'll really try not to think about it.
Oh dear, I did need. Well, not need. I wouldn't have minded Pompatus staying on the board at that point, but you've gone Guzlin Garcia. I'm fine with that. Understandable.
That's a little bit disappointing as well, having that just on its own. All right, let's go for that.
Right, this is all I've got. Let's go with a regrettable meteor. Does nothing. Let's go with let's put a Scuttum on your helper bot. Why not? Let's flank strike. I've got no creatures. Now I'm on check. Have you got any steel
Right,
now? Have you got any steel now, James?
I think I've got a bit of a problem. Oh no, I haven't. Right, okay.
Oh no!
Hang on. No, right, okay. So this is like major. I'm proper. I really need to.
Are you counting? Are you
taking-
taking your shoes and socks off to make sure you can do the math?
Oh, it's not even. This is just. There's no calculation behind this. This is taking a punt. If it works, it works. If it works, that's what I plan for. If it doesn't, then yeah, it didn't matter. So.
Don't do it, James.
Oh no, this is. I don't think I've got any other option.
What you got? You're not wild. What you're not
I
working
don't
with?
think I can. I'm trying to think if I can actually do this. I don't think I can.
Well, you got your Tourette. Your Tourette's going to hurt me if you've got him back. Oh, what are you doing?
Right. Okay. Here we go.
Into Logos.
So,
Right. Okay. Oh, you're definitely going on check.
So draw into that.
What have you got? What have you got? What have you got? Lab work graph, future self, helper bot into a Tourette.
I can't help it, but
Oh, they're both out. Oh.
because they're both out, and that's devastating. That you've got nothing to. So that's gonna go there.
What have you just put
Right.
back on top? Lab work. More. No, what
Nothing. No, I've got nothing now. He's just reads. He's just reads.
Oh, yeah,
So
okay. Okay.
here we go. Right.
Oh, from future self into time traveler. What
So
are you
that.
digging for?
Shuffles everyone in.
I don't know what you're digging for.
I don't think I know what I'm digging for.
Time,
Actually, right. Okay.
time mechanics
This
don't need
this
no
is
favors.
this is the play. This is the play. It is the time traveler into Igor. So, oh no, I can't do it. Can I? I can't do it. I can't. There's a helper box being out.
You're confusing me to death, man. What's going on?
I needed to play 2 out of. Oh, that. This game sucks, doesn't it? Now? Oh, that didn't do anything. I'm not going to end my turn. I'm just going to refuse to lose.
Is that what it is?
So,
Oh no, we're going full no time limit kicking off.
that's the play now. No, right, okay.
What were you trying to
I'll end
do?
the game.
Walk
I'll
through.
end the game.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Thanks, man.
I was trying to do the impossible. So, what I needed was I needed to play. I needed the Logos to draw, but I needed to play outside the Logos. So it was either I was hoping that I could try and Igor into Charette to somehow get that out, but I was going to try and ditch it to exhume it. But now I thought, actually, I haven't got anything to play that exhume because both my helper bots are out. Because you didn't have the decency to put something aboard that I could just wipe it, just chuck them out. So,
Savagery.
I think that's the thing. The thing with this deck is I don't really care about my creatures.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Because
there's enough amber on cards.
Recursion, and you can bring them through, and I want them because everyone. I don't know why, but people try and kill Time Traveler, and with like the exhumes.
Yeah.
In
that deck, there's no point just leave it out there. Yeah, for sure.
So, but yeah, so the play I was going for didn't exist. So I think that shows you my skill. I think that confirms I'm not that good.
No, man, absolutely not. It was. You had me on the end of my seat, but it was a great game to play.
It was a quality game.
I do have to say though, at this point. I am the first time ever using my "we got the job done" trigger, which I'm happy about. But no, I mean that was a super close game. Like it couldn't have been more close. If you'd have got that, well, let's talk about the clutch play. The clutch play was getting rid of that miasma off the top of your discard. I think that was game. If that stayed there,
Oh,
um,
if I got yeah, if that was there, I'm devastated about that.
so
Yeah.
my deck, give it a score. What we're saying. So it is Worlds Collide. So
Okay.
they do have quite high synergy. So I'm expecting this to be in the 70s.
I think so. You've got things like Frame, which I think is quite decent scoring. Is Garcia decent scoring? Like I said, I'm really bad at this. I
Possibly.
suppose that you
Think having the Pompatus with the tribute and all that stuff. I mean, it's going to add synergy. So I think
we're thinking mid to late 70s.
no,
Can I
no,
be
not
that?
that.
Can I be that generic?
Certainly not that high. I'm going 72.
I'm gonna go 73 just in case it is higher because I'm gonna try and win at something.
72 and 73. So stay with us. We've finished. We'll go back to Dexter Keyforge, and we'll see who's closest. So yeah, back at Dexter Keyforge, and we have Victier, the Sculptor of Water, back on stream, and 69. Nice. We have a 69 SAS deck. So I wasn't far off with, what did I, no, you said, I can't remember what we said now. Did I say 72? And you said
I think
73.
I said 69, Carl. I think I was spot on. I said 73. I
Sod
was
off, man.
73.
Sod off. Get out of it. So yeah, 69.
73.
So 69. So it was a little less than we thought. Only 13 synergy, 1 anti-synergy, no meta, which is interesting when they know better. Because there's 2 Quintrino fluxes in there. So what's actually? I'm assuming it's got a positive for the. No. Interesting.
It's just not counting it as
So it's
a
just
clear, is it?
not counting it as a clear, not counting the Quintrino flux as a clear, which is interesting. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's what it is. I probably would have put it in there, but 20 amber control, huge amount of amber control. No artifact control, 13 onboard power creature control, which is again it's right up there. Only 11 amber on cards, 19 creatures, but yeah, I think I mean we called it to start off with. I didn't necessarily say putting the tribute onto Pompatus, but Pompatus getting that Scuttum and then loads of amber on it
Yeah,
was a big play.
it's a cool play, and I think when you're looking at these cards, it's not a massive stat score, but it does a little bit of everything in each house. So
I think so, yeah.
granted, you've got Ronnie there, you've got Yancey Gang that obviously it's not on play. Same with your Umbras. You can do a bit of stealing within your shadows. You've got your Frames and your Star Alliance with Garcia, which hurt me a little bit there.
Mm-hmm.
But you've got like Gallum with Ludo, your Tribute, and like you've got your Finance strikes in there. So I think
It's just
it
a
looks
bit of yeah,
interesting.
it's a tools deck, isn't it? Just a bit of everything. Obviously, it
Yeah.
would have really struggled against one of your horrible Heart of the Forest auto encoder, something with a real horrible artifact, not being able to get rid of it,
Yeah.
not even having a point score in artifact control. There's no hard R at all. It just worked. It just went. I mean, the Umbras were quite nice. We stole a couple out of the Umbras, stole one out of the Yahtzee gang, so a bit of stealing. So the decks that I tend to play, I'm not a big Steely fan. I'm a Rush. I do like Rush.
Yeah.
But I like decks. Same as you, decks with lots of amber on cards, lots of action heavy decks. I'm not a big creature fan, which is probably why I don't like Sanctum all that much because a lot of what they do is on my creatures.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it did what it did. So chalk another one up for the archives. And this deck has not excited me enough to keep it out of the archives. It's going straight back in the box. But yeah, I never expected a random format against decks that people choose to bring to go 3-0. But I'm gonna take it.
He's well played. You've got to say that. You got to be able to play well. I'll try and give you a compliment
No, it's
through
kind
gritted
of you, man.
teeth.
It's kind of you, man. But you didn't see a couple of the mistakes that I made. I mean, not being able to play the what was it? Not like the Archons. What was the
Oh yeah,
Right at the
it was
start. It was like the
the
Archons. Yeah, it was like
yeah.
the Archons. It's right at the start. So I got my misplay out nice and early. But yeah, that's what it
That big
is.
lottery sucked for me. What did you get 3 off that?
I got
I got
3. Yeah,
nothing.
I got 3 off it, and you got nothing.
How it
Skill,
goes.
just
Yeah,
skill, mate.
that's how it goes.
It's all it was. It's just skill and RNG Jesus. RNG Jesus. He saved me. He saved me at that point. So yeah, I think that's it, man. Let's wrap things up. So I can't thank you enough for wanting to be a part of it. Hopefully, we've got a lot more of these lined up. We're going to get them all done weekly. Plenty of people in the UK saying they want to do these as well. But if there's anybody else that's watching these and thinks they want to give it a go and take on the archives, then just drop me a line, either at crazykillingmachinekeyforge@gmail.com or at the Crazy Killer Machine website, which is crazykillermachinenetwork.co.uk, and we'll line it up. But from me, that's everything. James, you got any parting final words of wisdom?
I think I'm quitting Keyforge now. But no, genuinely, thanks, Carl, for this. This has been awesome. I think what you guys do, for the community is amazing. And hopefully that'll continue. And we'll keep playing
Oh, you've
so
got
we
it,
can
man.
get back into stores.
While
It'll be
there's
amazing.
while there's people that still want to play and people that'll listen, we'll carry on doing it, man. So no, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But on behalf of James and from me, and we will leave it right there. So thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.